Hello everyone, this is Frostbanemeo here. I just want to first say that I just got to level 120 in Battle for Azeroth, and that's exciting. But also that I'm a little bit sick, so if I'm sounding a bit off, don't worry about it. So I just wanted to go over some things that I thought were exciting, but also like my gripes. So okay, I found at the Nortington State that there's this little Tortolin, like baby dude, just walking around with his probably his dad or grandpa, and it sounds just like the voice actor of from Billy and Mandy as Billy. And I mean that's like holy cow, I got a blast of nostalgia right there. Uh, my experience with leveling has been mostly uninterrupted, I guess. Despite being in war mode, there wasn't exactly very many horde players that I found on this continent. Um, I mean, as regards to the war mode, you get these PvP talents that turn on and help you in battle, but they don't work in raids or dungeons. So like when you get to level 120, I do not see a reason to have war mode on, because that's what you're primarily going to be doing when you're at level 120. Uh, they don't exactly help a whole lot, but I mean they do help slightly when you're like questing. But again, when you get to level 120, I don't see a reason to have war mode on, because then it just completely negates the 30% more experience. It's just like, but then also when you're in war mode, it puts you in a different phase with other war mode people on. So it's just like, well, yeah, like I mean, I think it's cool that you're letting people have more experience. But again, like after you get to level 120, I don't see a reason. I don't think it even helps that much. Like if you're not leveling. Um, in regards to the previous patch, Legion, I was pretty upset when I learned that they were taking away the legendary weapons, but like whatever. I pretty much have everything done for the Broken Isles to unlock flight, but then I found that since this is an outdated location, nobody's here. I can't find any groups to help me with these invasion points, and I could not for the life of me like solo even at like 115 like one of these invasion points, and that's kind of like where I'm gated on getting further into the quest line. And it's a little bit ridiculous of what you gotta, like the hoops you gotta jump through to unlock flight for this area. And it's like you gotta complete every quest line in every location. You gotta like kill every like rare monster in the area, and like you gotta get like pretty high reputation with multiple like places to like even unlock these world quests, which is a pain in the whole, you know. And like, and then there's another minor gripe that I have is like when back in Legion, Death Knights could teleport to their Arcus, the Evanhold, right over here in the eastern Plaguelands, and I'd be able to like fly around, get to Strathhome, get to Lordaeron, and then the Scarlet Monastery right here, which has a lot of, you know, transmogs like that I want a lot of times. And but like since Battle for Azeroth, yeah, this is cool that they put these little points here, but like they completely stripped all of the portals and like the normal conventions of getting and moving around. Because no, like even if I wasn't a Death Knight, I'd fly, like I'd ride a boat all the way up to like Northrend, and then I'd get on a a goblin zeppelin and then fly over to here. But then I heard like all the zeppelins are gone apparently. In like why like I'm completely confused on how I'm supposed to get around here now, because like everything is different. It either takes you to Stormwind, and then when like you go to Stormwind and then go to the portal room, it pops you out like in like unconventional places. When you're trying to go to Pandaria, it pops you out like way down here, like right here. Like, but why doesn't it pop you out right here? It's like the capital. I mean, I get it if you're trying to go here to like start leveling, but I don't see much reason why you can't go there. I mean, yeah, it's a 5 levels higher than level, 80, but like Cataclysm, the max level was 85. So you're already, level 85 by the time you're done with, where is it? Like here, like Twilight Highlands. Like everything is just weird. I don't like how they changed everything around, and I swear, since at least Pandaria or Cataclysm, that the Death Knight spellbook has been, completely nerfed, like to high hell. Yeah, their spells are, strong, but like, unless you have a pretty decent amount of haste, you're, as a Blood Death Knight, you're constantly waiting for your runes to just regen for anything to happen, because like you don't get very much like spells that help you, recover those runes other than like Rune Strike, and that's about it. Like well, they get weaker over time, and I don't understand why. And then I heard a rumor that they're going to be gating us back down to level 60 after this patch, or after this, expansion. I don't know if I want to play after that, because World of Warcraft, Blizzard, I know for a fact that your maximum level, like complete maximum level that the players can be or any monster can be, is 255. I just know that for a fact. And why would you take a level 120 character and then completely half his level? Like, it would still take just as long for you to get to level 60 as it would to get to level 120, because they'd be gating the experience you gained as well. Because if I wanted to play classic World of Warcraft, I'd go and play classic World of Warcraft, but I'm not, because I want to have all this stuff that I had and unlocked already previously when I used to play, 2 years ago or whatever. I'm a returning player. I don't want to go and find that all of my stuff is now irrelevant or completely gated and the game is completely changed for the nth time. Like, I have a lot of frustration, and I just want to ask, what are you doing, Blizzard? Please, just don't mess around with what you have going on too much, because I feel like that would be a really, really risky move to do that. I feel like you might lose a whole bunch of people. Just like, Warlords of Draenor was a very negative patch for a lot of people. I personally skipped entirely over that patch. I did not play any Warlords of Draenor. Like, it's just like alternate timeline stuff. Like, Blizzard, please don't be messing in places that are unnecessary to be messing with. Just do the things that you know are good, instead of messing around with balancing things. I don't even know if you can come up with a good enough reason to completely have people's maximum level. Like they took away the legendary weapons in like where is it? Silithus. Yeah, there's a big sword here, and now apparently we had to throw all of our legendary weapons to purify the blade. But like half of the quests or half of the classes that you can be are like dark magic natured, and you've got the entire thing of warlocks, and they're using fell energy because they're warlocks, and demon hunters use fell energy because they're demon hunters, and shadow priests use shadow. Like what do you? Why? That doesn't. It's not gonna purify it. You're basically just chucking all your stuff into a fire and saying, oh, well, I can't use that anymore. You know, because now that they're gone, quote unquote, I mean, I have mine in my bank. I didn't do it. I don't think I have to do it. But, like, you can't level them up anymore. They become vastly irrelevant when you get to Battle for Azeroth stuff. It's just like, I hate it when they give me things that become irrelevant so much. Like, it feels like I wasted my time. And like, all those achievements that you could have done and gotten before are completely irrelevant now, and you probably can't even get the majority of them. I mean, I don't want to like leave on like a complete negative note. I think this area is pretty cool. Like, I mean, I've only played, in Kultiras, and I'm working on getting, the Exalted for the Light Forged Draenei and the Void Elves and the Kultirans. I think what they're doing with who is it? That guy. The Briar god of whoever. I think he's pretty cool. There's a lot of aberrations. And that's not like a weird word. I mean, like, the monsters are aberrations. Like, these are beasts right here. Okay, hold on. That guy right there. He's a beast. And, like, aberrations are not things that hunters can pick up, as far as I know, because they're not beasts. And I'm like, I'm not a hunter, but I have another character who is a hunter, and it's like, what would the, because like paladins are great against undead, and death knights are undead basically, and it's like, what are you gonna do with that? I'm curious. I mean, I've got high hopes, because I mean, we're still in the middle of the patch that they're, the storyline they're going through with the raids and stuff. I've got high hopes, so Blizzard, and just please don't let us down. And well, thank you guys for watching. Just leave a comment on what you think is going on with this patch, what you've heard, and have a good day. Stay frosty. Bye bye.